OneWeb is a company in the process of implementing a satellite constellation in Earth's orbit to provide reliable internet access throughout the world. The constellation will span the entire globe, providing total coverage. OneWeb has begun building their satellites using new, more efficient manufacturing methods expected to revolutionize the industry. The satellites in low Earth orbit will be able to offer internet access equivalent to fiber optics networks already on the ground.
As of September 2013, the WorldView company had about 30 employees. Some Google employees left Google to join WorldView, and then the company became OneWeb soon afterward. The goal of this organization was to create a constellation of over 900 satellites in low Earth orbit, specifically around 1,200 kilometers above Earth's atmosphere. The LEOS, the low Earth orbit satellites' main advantage is that they would provide a clearer surveillance and require far less power to transmit data to Earth. The satellites were intended to be as simple as possible, have as few components as possible, and be as light as they could possibly be, which is always a major challenge within aerospace industry. They were looking to re-innovate the manufacturing process of satellites. The goal here was to have 15 satellites per week delivered with self-installed user terminals to pick up LTE 3G Wi-Fi signals. In 2014, OneWeb proposed a public bid to actually manufacture these satellites. Then, even before selecting a contractor, they promised to establish a joint venture. Airbus Defence, a leading manufacturer in Europe, Lockheed Martin, a major United States defense and aerospace contractor, and OHBSE, considered the world's leading aerospace manufacturer, and Thales Aerospace, each proposed to OneWeb. In June 2015, Airbus won the bid.
A global internet has an infinite amount of benefits. We believe the three most important ones can be classified as global communication, education and equality, and health and safety. The entire goal of OneWeb is to create a global communication network. People from all over the world will be able to access the internet and have the opportunity to communicate with people all around the world. Along with this new and reliable network, countries can quickly communicate with allies in the event of emergency where they need support. Another purpose OneWeb will serve is the communication during a disaster. If services are down by earthquakes and hurricanes, emergency response vehicles which are equipped with a OneWeb terminal will allow individuals to reach out to loved ones to let them know they are okay or call for help. Another important benefit of OneWeb's global internet is the effect on education throughout the world. If students in developing countries have access to the internet, they will be able to access all available knowledge, including libraries, online courses, and in general, more information. OneWeb can work with organizations such as One Laptop Per Child to provide students the technology needed to access the internet. Education will help lead to the development of the country and eliminate the divide of education and equality throughout the world. A global internet will also improve health and safety throughout the globe. Hospitals with OneWeb terminals can now keep online health records, search for healthcare information online, and get in touch with other doctors for more opinions. A global internet will also allow quicker communication during emergencies and provides weather and health monitoring updates for commercial and military aircraft. OneWeb is a relatively new company, however they have already made large strides. After being founded in 2012 and after securing funding and partnering with Airbus in 2016, their first satellite production facility was opened in 2017. In 2018, sometime this year, OneWeb will start sending satellites to space with the hope that their constellation network will be functional between 2019 and 2020. By 2022, OneWeb hopes to connect all schools throughout the world. In 2027, they hope to fully eliminate the digital divide.
There are some questions surrounding the company as it begins to put its plan into action. First, will impoverished areas of the world be able to afford OneWeb services, namely OneWeb's terminals? Beyond this, will people in these areas have devices with internet accessibility so they can actually take advantage of the OneWeb services? Additional questions surround the filtering of OneWeb internet services in certain countries and what would happen if these services went down. A major concern surrounding the company is how OneWeb will avoid all the space debris in Earth's orbit while making sure to not add to the more than 500,000 pieces of space junk already out there. the success of OneWeb could very much be dependent upon our ability to keep our orbit clean.